It's done a little over 28,000 in 23 days. Alright, what's going on, y'all? So it's been a minute since I posted here on YouTube. That's because I've been so busy the last few weeks. So a few weeks ago, I ran my first ultra marathon. That was a 50K, 31 miles. It was definitely tough, but got it done. Now I'm gonna be aiming for a 50-miler, 50-mile run later this year. I'll probably keep you guys posted with that. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is what's been really keeping me busy, and that's on the 1st of this month, 23 days ago, I created a new dropshipping business, a new dropshipping brand, and in 23 days, it's done just about, let me get to month, you can see day, it's done a little over 28,000 in 23 days. So we'll either hit 30,000 either tonight or tomorrow. So definitely scaling up quickly. So I want to kind of talk to you guys about my thought process with this brand, what's been working, and some challenges. So first off, this isn't a one product store. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I typically stay pretty centered on the mid-level niche. This is a mid-level niche store. I found that mid-level niche stores, one, you can scale insanely quickly, but you're also able to keep that brand focus. And then two, I'm not the biggest proponent of general stores, especially in today's climate. So the two popular ways to go about dropshipping right now, general stores or a one product dropshipping store, is something that I typically stay away from. This isn't me saying that you should stay away from that. I have some successful people in the Dropship Fortune program that do one product stores. They follow the Dropship Fortune methods and they're successful with one product stores. Not saying you can't be successful with that. I just personally like to stick with mid-level niche stores. And that's because when I'm creating a dropshipping business, I want it to do two things for me. So one, I want it to make money for me. I want it to be a good source of income. That way, day to day, I'm actually having a pretty solid profit margin off of it and making quite a bit of money from the actual business itself. Contrary to several other YouTube dropshippers out there, I make a lot more money with my dropshipping businesses than I do with my Dropship Fortune course, consulting, YouTube, any of that. I make the most amount of my income from my e-commerce brands. So that's number one. Number two, I want to be able to sell it for a large amount of money later on, or I want to take it to the next level and do white labeling or private labeling. And so a lot of people, when they get into dropshipping, they just want that freedom from the 9 to 5. They just want the dropshipping store to be able to give them the income, which is great, but that's step one. And so a lot of times what I see with one product stores or general stores, you're really putting a focus on just step one, which is getting that income, but it's not leaving a lot of room for growth. Yes, with a one product store, if you have the right product, you can white label and private label, and it can be very successful for you, but you have to be very good on that product. Whereas if you have a mid-level niche store, even a specific niche store, you have that room to either one, sell it for a lot of money. With general stores, it's very hard to sell it for a lot of money unless you've done insane numbers. Or two, you can then completely replace all your dropshipping products with white labeled and private labeled products. And then now you've really got a brand that you're building up. So those are the kind of criteria that I like to set when I'm creating dropshipping businesses. I don't just create a dropshipping business just to give me income, and then if it dies, it dies. I'm always planning for the future of either one, wanting to sell it for a lot of money, or two, take it to the next level. So the big thing that I want to talk to you guys about today is what's been working well with this store. So with this, I've really put a heavy focus on branding. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you know how much I talk about branding. I think branding is absolutely key, and falling closely second to that is product and niche research. If you have the two things, if you have branding, very solid branding, mixed with very solid product and niche research, you need to attack this fast. I see so many people get analysis paralysis, and they spend so much time focusing on every little detail of their store that by the time they get out to market, they've already wasted so much time. This is the store, this brand, I'm using a free theme. I might go ahead and upgrade themes later on, but as of right now, this is working really well. I wanted to go ahead and get everything set and really go ahead and confirm my product and niche research, confirmed what I believe to be true, that this is a hot market, which it is, and get to selling. And then I would worry about the finesse details later on. But what I did have set in the beginning was a very solid brand story with very solid branding materials. If you guys have that, you've got the solid brand story, solid brand materials to go ahead and increase the customer trust mixed with product and niche research, go ahead and get out to market. Go ahead, don't worry about those finesse details in the very beginning. You'll worry about those later. So go ahead and, it might work for your store to just use a free theme. I'm using the same apps minus one or two that I've been using for the last couple of years. These apps I put out in the Dropship Fortune course, it's the same ones, minus one or two. It all works. It's all about the branding, the product, and the niche research. If you have those three things on point, get to market, and you guys will make money. Now, you do need to go ahead and make sure you have your marketing on point. With this so far, I'm just using Facebook ads. I just started 2 nights ago doing CBOs, lookalike audiences, and starting retargeting. Before that, I was scaling with just regular campaigns. No lookalike audiences, nothing like that. And it's scaling very quickly with just those. If you have the right strategy in place, you don't need to go into lookalike audiences to make a profit. You should be making a profit right off the bat with regular ad sets if you have the proper branding and the proper niche research. So make sure you have all that on point, and your life will be so easy. So I just wanted to kind of quickly update you on where I've been. I'm going to be definitely highlighting a lot of what's working, what's not working with this brand. I'm doing a lot of testing with this to test new strategies. So I'll be keeping you guys posted with that. In the coming weeks, I'm definitely going to be putting a ton of videos on new things that are working with Facebook ads, what I've confirmed with my relationships I have with the people that work in the Facebook ads department, what's working on the store, everything like that. So definitely be keeping an eye out for those. If you guys could please do me a huge favor, smash the like button down below, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Value is going to be coming to y'all crazy. I'm getting ready to be loading it on for y'all to help y'all create your own successful businesses that you can actually scale and have for the long term or sell for a lot of money, not just giving you the freedom lifestyle. But guys, keep grinding y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.